There was a spy on us, and that spy happens to be you. I mean it in a good way because I enjoy spy stuff. It's really quite exciting to me. But in this case, the way I see it, with spies and all that kind of stuff, I like to think that people folks with autism may be one of the most elite spies imaginable. Here's what I mean. So, let's take, for example, personal experiences through school and just about anywhere else. When I'm around people, the children especially, I was there to identify certain behaviors and observe certain behaviors. I take in all the information and apply it to myself, such as behaviors and what's appropriate and not appropriate. So I kind of take this information and apply it to what I've known, even to the point of certain things that are to be said, and in a way imitate what goes on. Same with everywhere else when it comes to adults. I notice these adults, I see them, hear them, and apply certain information on what goes on. And I do this because I want to become better at social behaviors. And of course, there comes to a point where in another video I did, you gotta learn how to be your own person. Don't try to imitate exactly what other people do, because that is not a fine example of being your individual self. So this is why I was thinking with spies. I believe that majority of people with autism are excellent learners. They're excellent listeners, because it comes to a point. Here they, there we go. So there comes to a point where even though they don't look like they're listening, such as avoiding eye contact or doing something else, like playing with fidgets and all these things that may look like they are not listening. Believe me, I've done a lot of speaking engagements where they show that they really are listening, and they are taking all the information that they can and absorb it and to process all this information so that they can make glorious benefits for themselves. And it's pretty good to be a spy for good. Like you want to follow good examples, and for those such as school. It's don't feel like you have to behave a certain way in order to be a good example for these students or your peers, classmates. No, don't feel like you have to be someone else so that you're not. You can still be just be yourself, whether it be friendly or daring or someone that enjoys smack talk, that kind of stuff. Competitiveness. It's just don't feel like you have to limit yourself. Just be yourself, and because there are people out there that follow these good examples. So it's up to you, to be a good example, and it can be a fun journey. It's because I always believe that these things can be such enjoyable journeys, because it's an adventure, and especially for those that are aspiring to be the elite spies, and when you put it in that kind of context, it can be fun. Taking in your information and putting it to yourself, to observe and absorb. It can be a fun experience, and so you find the fun, and it becomes a game. It can be a fun, action-packed adventure. So with that, Tom McNamer of Autismworks, time to get to work to make it work. It's time for your next mission. Let's go.